Yo, what up? This is Mac Ty.
And I'm Shak,
And this is the Mac and Shaq Show. So today we got our guys here, Oil Tycoon. We got Flavor Dave in the house. We also got my man Rod Stewart.
So, what are you guys doing for Hempfest?
This year will be our first year I-502, and
So you're being legal this year?
yeah, we're
You think you're being legal
yeah,
this year?
we're just bringing quality products to the public, and we're real happy to do it. So this year Mad Mark and a bunch of us are gonna hook up at Hempfest. We'll also be featuring our sour tsunami CBD, entering it in the Dope Cup.
Nice. You guys look out for that for
It's
sure.
looking really good. I got it in my hands right now.
Yeah. What you guys mainly do live resin, right?
No, we do everything. You know, we were really blessed to have a farm provide us some really quality, fresh frozen products. You know that was able to sustain us and bring some really good live resin to the market, and we look forward to continuing to do that. So. And I wanted just to, thank everybody out there, anybody that's done anything to help support us. You know, we just huge shout out to you, right down to anybody, anybody having anything to do with the brand. We just can't thank you enough.
Right.
How'd you meet up with this guy, Rod?
Shit, I met him 2 years ago.
Yeah.
He walks up to me and he sees me in a Top Strain shirt and he goes, "Hey, we need to talk." And I go, "Really?" I go, "Yeah." And he goes, "Look, I got Oil Tycoons, your Top Strains." Next thing I know, we're talking, and he's the doctor, man. His CBD. I mean, I got 2 fake hips. I don't know if anybody ever knows.
No,
but I got 2 fake hips, and I met him, and then I got into the CBD with him even before the 502 market. And I mean, he's my magician.
Yeah.
And the day he comes out and says, "Hey, I'm going I-502," I go, "I'm selling." I mean, you guys know how much I sell. I
Right.
sell everybody, and I mean, this is the shit that I can say, boom. I mean, this is it. This is what the doctor ordered.
Hell yeah, man.
If you guys don't know, Rod is the master seller of a lot of companies.
Man's in like
including
8, 9
his-
companies.
Nah, he's in more than that. My man's in the 20s.
I do pretty good, don't I?
Hell yeah,
I got
dude.
more people calling me than hey, but I mean, this is the one that I'll put my stamp on.
Hell
you
yeah.
know,
Hell
this
yeah,
is
man.
this is where it's at. You know, I mean, I'm looking over. I mean, hey, you're rolling a joint with Willie's. I love
yeah.
Willie's. I mean, they're good too.
Hell yeah, I love the lemon
You know?
cookies, man.
Oh,
It
yeah.
tastes so good. It's from
Have you
Pilot.
tried their 1-to-1 in their concentrates?
Mm-mm.
Oh, you gotta try.
Oh,
You gotta
no,
try.
no, no, no.
no.
I've tried the
You
cartridge.
you gotta try
Distilled.
that. I mean, that's a good one too. I mean, hey, I know the market. I mean, it's fun out there.
Yeah, I play
Hell
with
yeah.
my CBDs a little
Yeah.
bit.
Ah, here goes Dave.
Nice.
Dabbing
You guys
away.
hitting
Dabbing.
CBD.
Real quick, why Oil Tycoon for the name? Or,
You know, we just we wanted to have a real recognizable, excuse me, consumer-friendly brand that everybody could recognize, and when they seen it, they would recognize it to be synonymous with quality.
right,
And,
right.
Fucking throw that on there for me.
So our medical roots run deep. We started out many years before I-502, just marketing the brand again, like I said, you know, and
So this is a newer logo, or have you always had this logo?
we've changed the logo a little bit. Through the years, we wanted to continue to have just different looks and have fun with the name and the company, and
It reminds me of like the old Patriots logo, like
I'm with you.
with the oil shooter.
Yeah. The
yeah.
Houston Oilers.
Yeah, the Oilers.
Yeah. No, thank you. No, we we're just real blessed. You know, we have a tremendous amount of respect for like Rod was talking about our story, how we met, and I see any brand in the industry, and I have a tremendous amount of respect for them. We know what it has taken to get to where we're at,
Oh yeah.
and it's not easy. So
So
we have a tremendous, healthy amount of respect for everybody in the industry, and we wish everybody the best.
hell yeah.
And we're just excited and happy to have our hat in the ring. So
Hell yeah. Make sure you guys go pick up some of that Oil Tycoon, man.
Hell yeah.
They
Nice
really are killing
priced
it.
Live resin.
Where you guys out of again?
we're a lot of people don't know this, but we originally we're originally from the Puget Sound area. Me and my
Highlands,
business
man.
partners, but
And he's well known in this. Don't let him shake on
But,
it. Don't even, man. This is Dave
we,
out there. Don't tease.
we,
It's
uh,
Oil Tycoon.
we were blessed, and we were fortunate to have a license pick up our brand and buy into our brand. And me and my business partner, which is Washington Packaging and Processing, that's the license that we operate under.
Hell yeah.
Out of Spokane, Washington,
Okay.
and out of there we also have 3 other brands: Forest Farms, Ontiveros Farms, and these are edible and topical companies.
Okay.
And then we have a more economy brand, which is called Bogart. That
Bogart.
you guys will become
You guys
to
love
know
the
that it's
Bogart,
synonymous with all these brands are umbrellaed under one roof. So
Hell yeah.
That's what's up, man.
You guys growing too, or just mainly packaged and processed?
we had a growing presence last year. The only thing that we grew was our CBD, our sour tsunami, and we were fortunate to be able to bring it. Harvest a crop last year. And that sustained us through. But yeah, we'll be bringing more sour tsunami this year as well.
Why are you guys so proud about the sour tsunami? Like,
Well, we just really. I'm a firm believer in cannabis-based CBD. The entourage effect, full spectrum. Cannabis-based. It's not. There's a lot of everybody. Most people, I would say that lesser educated would. When they hear the word CBD, they just automatically assume that it's all the same.
Right.
Even
Right now, though,
even
I
right
mean-
down to confusing it with hemp,
Mm-hmm.
and we just believe in that a more full spectrum
Just try it.
tri-molecule
Just try it.
plant.
I mean,
Cannabis based is just much more. I don't know if I'm even allowed to say it, but it has more, better, without using the word medicine, it has better healing properties
Okay.
So-
than hemp.
So what's your story, Dave?
Cannabis
do you guys know his story?
Cannabis saved me as an
because
11-year-old.
Of him, this is
In 1971, I started consuming cannabis just with some friends of mine. Obviously, probably, under the peer pressure just to get high. I was told I'd never be seizure free. I was born with a seizure disorder, and I took Dilantin actually until I was 12 and a half, 13 years old, which when I started consuming cannabis at the age of 11 in 1971, I could not tell my parents that I was using cannabis, in 1971 in Podunk, Klamath Falls, Oregon. And my parents weren't unlike a lot of other parents back there. They were smoking cigarettes and drinking, consuming copious amounts of alcohol, pointing their finger at me, calling me a drug addict. And we all know how hypocritical that is.
right.
Hypocritical, but
How long has it been since you've had a seizure?
oh, I've been seizure free now. I've had 2 seizures as an adult, both when I was incarcerated for a couple of cannabis charges, as a matter of fact. But
Damn, man.
Look at you, just
anyway,
thriving in the industry now.
Yeah,
right, yeah.
exactly, man. And we got it now.
So we all know, man. It's we've been lied to for a lot of years. A lot of youngsters these days will never understand any persecution that any pioneers in the industry had to endure.
Right.
Even right down to even still, people are battling, having to battle to keep a job these days just because they use cannabis. You can go to work drunk from the night before, but if you use cannabis, you're
3 weeks earlier, and you can't even get a job. You're not even in the market for it. I mean, it's terrible.
I hate the measurement on like, oh, you smoke weed, so you're pretty much always high just because it's in your system.
Right.
Yeah.
The
That's not
nanogram
the case.
count.
Well, that's another thing.
I mean, drinking. I mean, same thing. I mean, it's
I was
drinking's
always
hard.
Yeah.
I was always told that as long as I used cannabis, that I was going to be less than. I was, that that I wasn't going to amount to anything as well. And so
That's good.
I encourage anybody out there that is battling with any persecution that they're enduring, just to realize that we've already came a long ways, but we have a long ways still to go. So
I love the CBD, like hearing the stories on CBD. I know a female that was epilepsy, had seizures, started smoking just like CBD cartridges and doing like the capsules, and she ain't had a seizure in a long time. So
That's awesome. Yeah.
That's
my
great,
knees, man. I mean, my knees. I smoke I take a sour salami. I almost stand up and do, stand up and
Hitting
down.
squats
It
and
is. It's like,
Couple
and
jumping
I don't
jacks.
do that shit. No, it's awesome.
I put a little bit of that sour tsunami on this the tip of this, so I'm gonna let you hit that.
right on. What are we burning?
We got some huckleberries, a hybrid from Artisan. That's a newer strain from them. Just a little taste.
Like me some good flour.
Oh yeah, I love their packaging. It's
It had a good
yellow
flesh on
blue.
it too.
They got good weed too.
Yeah, like Artisan.
I mean,
I love
Shout out to
cannabis.
the industry.
Did I mention
Just
I love cannabis? Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I've always said the only way that the only downside to cannabis is that when you consume it, you have less of it.
Right. Any plans for like a party or anything like in the future?
Oh, man,
'Cause
we're
I see
hitting-
you guys at Matt Marks and stuff.
Yeah,
you
we're
know?
going to be doing that again. Mad Mark, we talked about it before we even left that night. Well, after the party wound down, we all got together and we were really happy about the way things went. And Mark went as far as to say, hey, you know what? Let's do this the following weekend right after Hemp Fest.
If you guys hear about Oil Tycoon throwing a party, just know that they pulled the slabs out for the party.
Oh yeah.
So you better be
Big,
there
huge
ready.
ounce
you guys
slabs,
you
bro.
couldn't even put him down, man. You couldn't even
Hell
put Dave
no.
down. Not even.
Bro, I was doing
if you gave
fat
some
ones.
fucking big, remember? I mean, those were some big
Hell yeah, dude!
ones.
I was doing.
You guys can give it. You guys can do a little live
Let's
review.
do one now, man.
Live review of
Hell
this LA cheese live resin.
Yeah, I need to taste that.
This
I
is
like
gonna,
cheese.
yeah. We've got some LA cheese going. You guys can't see this, or
Right off the bat.
There needs to be some smell-o-vision up in here, but
It's a
yeah,
great,
we're
great
about ready
color
to.
too. It's
We're about,
golden, yo.
we're about ready to yak some
Shaq,
serious
More-
terps down here.
More of a waxier consistency for sure. Let's give it a go.
Oh, we're dabbing off the good old Ganesh Vapes email too. Shout out our sponsors, Doja Drop, Ganesh.
There you go.
Shaq Attack in 3, 2,
There you go.
1.
So smooth.
It smells hella smooth. Like it
Dude.
smells like subtle and
It tastes just like it smells.
Yeah,
I
right.
get-
That's what that's what live resin. That's what good terps is supposed to do.
Right,
you know?
man.
It's supposed
guys
to
coming
taste. It's supposed to taste
Come on.
just like it smells. I mean, that's the really nice thing about that fresh frozen, man. It just preserves them terps. And,
right.
You know.
If you guys don't know, live resin is frozen right off the plant and then extracted to host some of that flavor in there.
Really early too, like
Yeah.
within sometimes 12 hours.
Yeah,
I've heard.
Yeah, the quicker you get it off the plant and to cryogenic cold, the better.
More
nitrogen,
terpier.
Nitrogen the best way to do it is flash freeze it with.
What is? Have you ever made rosin?
We're not. We don't. We don't do. We do a THCA.
Mm-hmm.
That is single solvent, but we haven't got into rosin yet. Our neighbors actually do that.
Right,
but we're going to. I mean, there isn't any part of extraction that we don't want to be affiliated with, and we want to bring every. If there's a product out there that a consumer wants, we want to be able to hit that market.
I'm always curious. Like, how did you get into processing oil? Like, how do you learn something?
That's
like that?
where the magician. That's where you're gonna come up with Dave. That's Dave.
Actually, we weren't unlike anybody. A lot of people don't know this, but me and my business partners started out growing cannabis.
First medical research.
Selling it.
Right.
Selling it to the medical markets. Got a really good start.
On your CBD, and his sour tsunami is what he's famous for. I mean, that's what's the cure.
That changed our lives, because
that's how I met him. I mean, that's where it came in.
So who had the first machine that was like, this is gonna make us our oil?
We
which one?
We actually got hooked up with we met some kids right down the road from us, and that own an extraction equipment company, and y'all might know them by now. They've become really popular since then, and they're the Open Source Steel Boys, Josh and James DeLay. Shout out, guys! These are my boys, and it's just family. That's one thing about this industry, and y'all don't realize is that even the friendly it's friendly competition among brand and marketing at this point. But like I said earlier, we all have a tremendous amount of respect for everybody and anybody in the industry, and just shout out I-502 to for. Everybody having sharing the same vision and wanting to that has passion for their own brand and bringing quality products to the public.
Mm-hmm. That's what it's about. Because I'm only buying the quality. I don't want to buy nothing else but the quality.
Yeah.
So what's up with you, Rod? What got you into the industry?
Medicine. I went to my brother. My brother was in the Cass Stewart, and he was in the industry. And
Cass.
Yeah.
Willis.
Exactly. And I was working, and I was laid off because I was on medical leave for my hip. I had my second hip replaced. And I go, fuck. I go, let's do it. I'm off work. Hey, I'm not getting drug tested right now because it was back in the day. And I said, let me see what your medicine can do. Literally, my doctor, right after, it was 2 weeks later, he looked at my charts. I mean, he looked at my hip, and I go, oh, fuck. I put on all this shit my brother put on. And he looked at him, and he looks at him one more time, and he goes, really, 2 weeks? And I go, yeah. And he goes, what are you doing? And I go, can I tell you? I was working for a company where I was drug tested. I go, I'm using marijuana. He goes, keep doing it. He goes, this is one of the best I've seen. Nice. And, I was younger than most of his hip replacement people, but still, I was he was shocked at it. It was just how healing it was, and that's how I got into the industry. I love it. I came in the CBD industry. That's how I met Dave. I was buying,
Have you always been doing like sales and stuff?
I've been doing sales all my life. That's just me. I don't even call it sales, man. I just call it meeting people, man. It's just a social networking. That's what life is with me. You guys know me. How'd we meet? I just come in and just say,
build character.
That's what the cannabis industry does. It brings people together.
Or you just bring products and you just life.
Isn't every consumer enjoying some sort of better quality of life?
Mm-hmm.
with cannabis.
Yeah.
You know, so
Sure.
I like that piece you got. I didn't even recognize that. Is that glass?
Yes.
Yeah.
Check that out.
Bro,
You
he's
gotta
got
pull
a
that out.
slab
Take that off.
glass chain. Who made that?
This is actually shout out to Paulson Pieces in Spokane, Washington.
Shout out Spokane.
I actually had another piece made by another shout out, Cameron Bammer in Idaho.
Nice.
Both these glass artists. That's one neat thing about being in the industry, as well, and you know the oil industry. You know you have glass people. You know, wanting to come out, other artists and whatnot, be affiliated with the brand, and as well, we end up being affiliated with them in good positive ways. Again, cannabis bringing people together.
Right. I hate the bad stigma around.
There is
marijuana.
no bad stigma.
What people may
portray it as.
It's true. Because like you said, it brings everybody together. It's like family oriented. Like everybody ends up becoming friends and family. Like I never heard really like.
That's how we met.
Yeah.
That's how Mac and
Shaq show started.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's how we got together.
How'd you guys get together?
Working in the industry, having to be his assistant, and just
right down
always
there in
talking.
Renton, man. That's when I met. That's when I met both of you guys at that time, didn't I?
Yeah.
We were just sitting there counting some orders and doing our thing, and boom, I was like, bro, we should just do this on camera, review strains and stuff like that. That's really where it started off at, was just reviewing the strains. We had a lot of people just always ask us, yo, what are you smoking on? What are you smoking on? And then we had to tell them what we like about it, and so they go out and get the same thing. So we were just like, you know what? We'll tell everybody through a show, and that's where it started. We started making new segments. Just wanted to take it. We're so like 9 months in now, so.
It's awesome. I mean, I love it. I mean, if that's, I seen it start. I mean, really. Now, where are we going, guys? Where are we going with this? I mean, where are you guys going now?
We're trying to move, man.
You guys are trying. Hold on, don't say. You guys are moving.
Yeah, we are.
You guys, come on, Mac and Shaq.
You're for sure. We are.
007 smooth over here.
I know.
Trying to keep it Kenny G.
I mean, look at this, you guys. Here we are, sitting at the table.
Yeah,
now I'm looking. Yeah.
We're gonna do more stuff like this, man. Just
man.
Like
make more of a presence,
spreading the love and bringing everybody together. Besides the fact that we wanted to let people know what's good to smoke and what to look for, educate them a little bit. We also wanted to just give the love back to the growers that are growing as good as we.
Especially,
and the growers are the people that need it right now. I mean, you guys know me. I mean, I'm running like a bat out of hell for the growers. I mean, you guys all know. I mean, it is. I mean,
I think marketing is going to be just a big thing in this industry at some point. It may be like crutched or crippled right now just because of laws or whatever, but I really see marketing and like networking being like a really, really, really big part to the industry, not only in our state but across the world.
Agreed.
Yes,
yeah. Totally,
people are gonna link up.
It's
already
happening.
Like one of the big names, Turner, always connected with different people.
Oregon. I mean, now Oregon. I mean, it's going and social networking. I mean, you guys, how many followers you guys have?
We're almost at 420. Everybody go follow. We almost at 420. We're gonna do something special for 420. Maybe a fat ass fucking slab from Oil Tycoon for $7.10 or something. I'm just throwing it in the air. Bro.
We got all excited when we got 710 followers on our Instagram. So I mean, it was a big shout out for the 710.
Man.
Yeah. We gonna just spread the love when we do hit our goals and our followers and our views. We just gonna spread the love. We gonna give
Oil
right back.
Shout out to you guys.
Thank you.
Definitely.
Evergreen Market and just everybody, like I said earlier, anybody that even right down to the person that buys a gram of oil from us, we just can't thank you enough for your support.
Definitely. I mean, hands down right there. I mean, for everyone that buys
Yeah, man.
I love this. This is awesome.
You about to take a dab?
I'm always about ready to take a dab.
Look, let's do it like this. I got a little game I want to start playing with everybody. So here, take a dab.
Okay.
This is called Riddle Me High. Okay.
Riddle Me High.
I'm gonna give you a riddle. Right after you take that dab, because you're gonna be high as shit.
Oh, here we go.
Live with me.
I can do
See,
it.
this is
Just
why
don't give me
I'm alive.
just don't give me a spelling bee.
Nah, no spelling bees. I can't.
We're not
spell,
live,
bro.
are we?
No, we're not live.
All right.
We're gonna be live when I post this motherfucker.
No, I know. Riddle me. See, this is where I make myself stupid, though.
Oh, this is a good one, bro. This read it to yourself. This is a good one. What's it?
Have you tried that?
Nah.
I'm gonna do this one.
Come take my head for that one. Riddle me what, huh?
Which one are you gonna?
Are you
choose?
ready?
He's still hitting it.
Oh yeah, dude.
Okay.
Hey,
Taking fat rips out
It's
here.
like candy.
All right, riddle
Yeah.
riddle me this. If you get out the shower clean, how does your towel get dirty?
How does my tail get dirty?
Your
Yeah.
towel. How does your towel get dirty? What you dry off with? If you're clean when you get out the shower, how does your towel get dirty?
Ooh.
Riddle me high, bro.
God dang you guys.
Hell yeah.
how does your towel get dirty?
No,
I must have got out of the shower backwards.
That
would work too.
Answer. Maybe you couldn't wash your
Yeah, I didn't wash my backside. I got,
Yeah.
I only washed the front side.
Oh my god, that was a good one.
Oh shit!
Nice,
you
bro.
guys had me there for a moment. But I think
Hell
I,
yeah.
I, think
I
I
like
rebounded nicely. You know,
Actually,
it took a while for
did
the
good,
cobwebs to clear. Quite honestly, You know,
Right.
that live resin was live.
Had you focused.
Yeah.
Right.
Rod, you gonna go for one?
Man. You guys, you're up.
No.
Come on, Shaq.
Hit you with the Missy Elliott master catch.
I'm up now.
Oh damn! Put me on the spot
Holy
after that
shit.
live resin. Shit.
Okay, I got one for you, bro. You ready?
Yeah.
Yep, we gonna do Shaq too. Come on.
You guys had me fucked up, man.
Yep.
Oh,
What you
dude,
gonna take? Hey,
I
take
don't
this
need
one, bro.
another hit.
What'd you say this one was again?
That right there is the
The
Death Star OG.
We got the Death Star. Oh,
Death Star.
Dude, that shit just fucking.
Yeah. Yep. That should make you start talking like Darth Vader and shit after you take a hit of that.
Oh damn! I don't.
I am your father.
I am your father.
We got Shaq over here taking baby dabs.
Besides that,
That's a good dab, bro.
That's a fucking monster dab.
for
No, man, that
21-year-old.
is a monster dab.
Go, go,
Okay.
go.
Y'all can't see it, but there's copious amounts of dabs out
Yeah,
here.
we got flavors, man.
Yeah, that's it. You know, it's Flavor Dave in the house. You know, so
Exactly.
we brought the flavors.
Hell yeah.
There's some Gorilla Glue 4 and some LA cheese at live resin. That's
Yeah,
it.
that shit
That's
is fire.
legit. And then the Sour Jack. That's custom blend sour tsunami Jack Herrera. Shout out Jack Herrera.
Jack Herrera.
R.I.P. bro.
All right, you ready, bro?
Y'all know he's one of the founders of High Times
Yep.
magazine, and God rest his soul.
Hell yeah,
So
rest
anyway,
in peace, Jack Herrera.
his strain lives on forever, and it's fire. I love me some.
I
fire
just smoked some
sativa.
Jack Herrera last week.
Yeah, shit's legit.
All right, bro. Riddle me high.
all right.
How come your nose run but your feet smell?
Because they're running from
Because
his
you,
feet.
yeah, you get cold. Yeah, and
They're running
yeah.
from his stinky
They
feet.
could
That's
be
right.
running
It's
from his
running
feet.
from his
Yeah.
stinky feet. Yeah, that's right. The nose is
Dave-
running
Dave
from his
got all
stinky
the
feet.
answers.
He needed some help with that one.
I'm too high.
Guys.
Mm.
All right,
Good night, you guys. Yeah.
Rod's out of here.
Rod.
Yeah, he's
All
peacing
right,
out.
bro.
He's peacing out.
We got
Oh,
Rod a little
man.
bit too high today, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yes.
So we got one tap out on the show. I don't think they're gonna tap out. Like,
Yeah, no,
I wanna
shit,
dab with you.
Yeah, I
guys.
guess you can get a contact high.
Right.
Sure.
Go ahead and pick one, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and.
All right, I'm gonna do one for Mac.
I might not even have an answer like that, but I'm about to take a fat ass dab.
Yeah.
I'm about to give one to Mac Ty real
Can
quick.
Oh shit, Mac's about ready to get rid of the
What's
shit.
the second one?
Which one? This one?
That one.
This
that
one?
What's that one?
Gorilla Glue?
Yeah, let me get the glue.
Oh yeah, that shit's the truth.
I like the glue.
Yeah, who don't like a good glue? Especially when you need something to hold together nice and tight.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
I got one
What does
for
it
you.
smell like? Does it smell like the glue?
It smells good. It's got
Smells
that little
glue.
pininess to it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice. It's almost like really gassy too.
Yeah.
Nice sugar wax too. Ooh.
I hope you enjoy that. To the moon.
I got about 600 degrees on these dabs too. Stay away from the over 710 carcinogens that you may get smoking.
Yeah, and the nail.
Take
Yeah,
that shit
nice.
low. You ready for it, bro? You got one? You got something funny? I'ma take
Yeah,
my dab.
I got something for you.
Oh shit, he's going in. He's going deep.
Took a fat ass dab.
Yeah. It's getting hot in here.
That's a fucking big hit, man.
That's some blue.
He's over here dying.
Boy.
Woo.
All right. Why is it called a building when it's already built?
Oh, no, I got that.
I give him
No.
He got this.
I got one.
He got it.
Say it one more time. Say it one more time.
Why is it called a building when it's already built?
Because they had the plans worked out before before it was built.
But why do they call it a building then if it's
Because
supposed
when
to
they started it, they just wanted to keep the same name they
But-
started with.
But building is a verb, so that thus means that
Oh,
they're
shit. Break it
constructing.
down.
different. You
English.
getting all technical on me, man. Like, shit, man. He got an answer to the riddle. Look, what's the answer, bro?
I don't have an answer. There is no answer.
No answers to these riddles.
Well, god dang it, no wonder they're so hard.
Right.
You know, there ain't no damn answer. Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Man.
You know?
Holy
Well,
shit.
That's Riddle Me High, yo. We're going to do that some more. Some other game is coming, too. We're going to get it popping.
I have no
But-
doubt.
This has been a great interview. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having
Oil,
me.
the live resin, it's out of this world. I love the
Phenomenal
freaking
tasting.
logo. One of my favorite logos out there, honestly.
Love the medicine too,
The
man.
meds.
Come check us out at Hempfest, guys. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Shout out, again, any stores out there that carry our brand, anybody that helps represent.
Mhm.
We just can't thank you enough. We can't wait to see it all at Hempfest. And,
Hempfest, baby. Mac and Shaq going to be there, too.
Shit's legit.
Mac and
I
Shaq,
mean, that's what we have so
our
much fun at
sponsors,
Hempfest.
Doja
You know,
Drop,
that's
Ganesh.
everybody. That's a really good time. Come on out and see us, guys. We look
yeah.
forward to having you.
Thanks for coming, buddy. This is Mac and Shaq show. Shaq, you're high as hell, bro. You ain't said a motherfucking thing.
Cause I'm signing out. I've
He's
been waiting.
signing out. He's already signed
I've been
out.
waiting for my turn.
You know,
Hit us up.
these kids are higher than hippies, man. You got to see these guys.
Higher than hippies.
Higher than hippies.
That's
You
a-
heard
higher than him.
That's a
You
new.
heard it.
That's a new
Quote
expression
that.
right there.
Quote
You heard it right here.
Higher than hippies.
Higher than hippies. That's high as shit.
Yep. Follow me, the official Mac Ty on Instagram.
Follow me at Shaq101.
And you can follow both of us on our YouTube, Mac and Shaq TV. That's also on Instagram. That's also on Twitter. I just hit the mic. But, we high. We signing out. It's Mac and Shaq show.
Yeah.
Peace. Thanks for having us, guys.
Later.